Another look at the scope of the damage after Hurricane Wilma. Now, along with cleaning up, it's all about finding relief supplies for victims. Well, there's nothing like an image from the sky to show how widespread Wilma's effects were.
And now we're getting another aerial look today. 7's Richard Lemus live at the news desk with more on that. Richard?
Diana, Christine, we've been showing you lots of ground shots of the damage left in the wake of Wilma, but 7's Skyforce paints a broader picture, capturing the damage and the road to recovery.
Talk about a sight for sore eyes. A convoy of Florida Power and Light trucks staged their next move. The power company working day and night to restore power to millions of South Florida customers. Speaking of convoys, a long line of tree removal trucks also on the move, and not a minute too soon. Long-awaited FEMA trucks packed to the brim with supplies head from the central staging area Homestead Air Reserve Base up the turnpike to distribution centers across South Florida. A police escort ensures their safe arrival. In Miramar, the pictures speak 1,000 words.
It's closed now.
A gas station shut down, not hard to find these days as most are closed across South Florida. When they're not, they look like this. Mobs waiting for hours on end just to fill up.
Although the traffic, as you said, there's a several block tie up there, 3 lanes wide of people waiting to get in, but there are gas stations open and there is fuel available.
At Opa-locka Airport, damage is extensive, with hangar after hangar, plane after plane turned upside down. The winds from Wilma nudging one gigantic jetliner into another. But signs of life, of getting back to what's become the new normal, are not hard to find. Some major retailers buzzing once again. Their parking lots full, but patience comes at a premium. The lines at the 163rd Street Mall to get those much-needed restocking items seems unending.
Look at this line. There's just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people who are waiting to get into this super Walmart.
That is an incredible sight, and it's one that's expected to repeat itself all week long. So again, we warn you, just keep your patience. By the way, Skyforce will be up all week long as well, covering the road to recovery and, of course, the extensive damage Wilma left behind. Live in the Plex, I'm Richard Lemus for the special edition of Today in Florida.
All right, Richard, and still to come this morning from the Plex, we are going to take you to distribution sites for ice and water. You're looking at one of them there. This is Pompano Park. And the crew's already out there. They are getting the ice and water ready for those that are driving up early this morning. And it looks like things are going smoothly. We'll check in on that.
Also, generators can be a convenience during times like these, but they can also generate trouble. Important safety tips that could save your life coming up.
Switch-a-thon is on at Bank Atlantic.
Bank Atlantic changed the way banks do business. We open 7 days at 78 locations.
If you call us right now, our friendly associates will open your account quickly and easily. Just listen to what you'll get.
A totally free checking account, a $77 gift card, good anywhere MasterCard is taken, a free MP3 player or portable TV. Call now 1-888-7-DAY-BANK.
Get your free gift, 1-888-7-DAY-BANK.
I have 4 dogs, 2 toy poodles, a pug, and an 85-pound Labradoodle. So between the muddy footprints and the occasional accidents we have, you can imagine the abuse that my tile and carpet take. I love Stanley Steamer. We have them out at least 3 times a year. They always make everything smell fresh and look fresh, and that is important with 4 dogs.
Call today about our 119 special.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer gets carpet cleaner.
This is one way to find out what your home is worth. Or simply go to housevalues.com. Find out what your home is worth free at housevalues.com. For your free home value report, go to housevalues.com.
It's Bear's 60th anniversary sale, and Bear's is celebrating with the latest styles and hottest furniture fashions. And, as always, something special just for you. Buy now and get 60% savings on Bear's world-class collection of artistic accents and accessories. No interest 1 year, 24-hour delivery. Come celebrate 60 years of first-class service and style with complimentary champagne. Bear's 60th anniversary sale, always beyond the ordinary.
The red-hot Kendall Fun clearance continues. South Florida's #1 Toyota dealer, Kendall Toyota, is clearing all remaining 05 models plus 2,000 newly arrived 06 Toyotas. Prices start at just $12,788. And only Kendall Toyota gives you 4 ways to save. Choose 0 down, sign and drive, or get up to $6,500 cash back, or get 1.9% financing, or make no payments till 2007. The Kendall Fun clearance, a total clearance of all remaining 05 and 06 models, continues. Hurry to Kendall Toyota. Sale ends soon.
Well, as we've been finding out, it is a luxury after a hurricane knocks out your power to have things that are running with a generator, but power can also mean danger. If you're watching this broadcast, the chances are good that a generator is running your TV this morning.
But along with the convenience comes responsibility. 7's Carmel Cafaro explains.
Many of us have generators standing by just in case we lose power. Generators like this one. But there are some important do's and don'ts when it comes to operating a generator. For example, storing one in an area like this, an alcove, is considered fine, but operating one is not, because it is crucially important not to operate a generator in an enclosed area. South Florida has felt the heartbreak of lives lost because generators were not used properly. When operating, they create carbon monoxide, an invisible, odorless, and deadly gas.
Well, the Broward Sheriff's Office Department of Fire Rescue would like you to know that dealing with generators can be a dangerous proposition if they're not used right. A generator is a great tool when the power goes out, but it can be dangerous if misused. A couple of things you have to know about generators. First off, keep them away from your home, away from open doors, away from open windows when you're running a generator. They should be on a flat, dry surface away from the home so that carbon monoxide can't seep into the home, which is a potentially deadly gas and can kill. You put this out on a flat, dry surface, fill it with gasoline, only use an approved gasoline container when filling it. Only fill it when it's cool, when the engine is cool.
Why is that?
Because if this generator's hot and you start to fill it with gasoline spills down the side, you're going to have a fire. And you can get burned. The generator will burn, anything around it will burn. Never use it in the rain or if there's a lot of water on the ground. Once you get the generator running and you hook up your extension cord, make sure you use a heavy-duty extension cord that's rated for outdoor use. You're going to want to go through the extension cord and look for any splits or tears in the extension cord. If you find any, the extension cord can't be used. These generators are only made to power certain appliances in the house, like fans or a refrigerator. Never ever plug this generator, the extension cord, into a wall socket in your house and try to feed the house electricity. There are a lot of dangers with that. There's danger of electrocution to everybody in the house, and there's danger that charged power lines outside the home could be re-energized.
And if you're going to run a generator, it's a good idea to invest in a carbon monoxide detector. They're lifesavers. That having been said, if you follow all the rules and you are using a generator and you start with a headache or feeling dizzy or maybe sick to your stomach, the first thing you should do is get yourself and everybody in the house out to fresh air and call 911 right away. Carmel Cafaro, 7 News.
It is now 8:31 and still to come this morning from the Newsplex, more information on where you can go to get gas.
That's right. You're looking at 7 Skyforce right now over a line at the Pompano service station. This is south of Atlantic Boulevard. You see people waking up early. They've probably been in this line right off the turnpike for quite some time now. And whoa, it stretches right onto the highway. We'll let you know where else you can get gas this morning. Perhaps the lines are a little shorter. We'll be right back.
Julio, wave in front of your camera.
I have a lot of tools, but the most important tools that I have are my hands. Woodworking for me is fun, it's not work. You can't get arthritis in a chisel, but I have it in my hands. My arthritis pain feels like sawdust in my joints. When I start to feel pain, I'll go right for the BC Arthritis. BC Green eliminates the pain so that I can continue on through the work. I'm Tim, I'm from Richmond, Virginia, and in this neck of the woods, we use BC Green.
Come celebrate the grand opening of Sawgrass Infinity, the world's largest and most luxurious Infinity dealer. With one of the world's finest automobiles, 1,000 new vehicles to choose from, and just 15 minutes from Boca or Miami makes us your best choice. During our huge grand opening, we've price adjusted every vehicle in stock, making it easier and more affordable than ever to step up to the luxury of Infinity. Sawgrass Infinity, Commercial Boulevard and Sawgrass Expressway. Any questions?
Sawgrass Infinity. Any questions?
The Switch-a-thon is on at Bank Atlantic.
Bank Atlantic changed the way banks do business. We open 7 days at 78 locations.
If you call us right now, our friendly associates will open your account quickly and easily. Just listen to what you'll get.
A totally free checking account, a $77 gift card, good anywhere MasterCard is taken, a free MP3 player or portable TV. Call now 1-888-7-DAY-BANK.
Get your free gift, 1-888-7-DAY-BANK.
Good morning and welcome back as we continue to follow the relief and recovery efforts. Ice and water, some of the items in high demand this morning.
Let's check back in with Seven's and Gordon. She is at one of the distribution centers in Hollywood. Lynn, how's it going there now?
It's actually going really well. In fact, there's once again no line here at the location that we're at. This is the Dave & Buster's parking lot at Oakwood Plaza in Hollywood, right off I-95 between Sheridan and Sterling. Take a look. Look at all of this ice and no line. I mean, is this amazing? Check it out. It's 8:30 in the morning. You could drive up, get a couple bags of ice and drive away. So if you have a chance to get down here, this is a great time. There are 15 locations throughout Broward County. Here they are. Let's go ahead and run them down for you so you know where to go. The first one is Tamarack Community Center at 8601 West Commercial Boulevard. The next one, Markham Park on State Road 84 and Weston Road in Sunrise. North Community Park on Coral Springs Drive in Coral Springs. Quiet Waters Park on Powerline Road in Deerfield Beach. Hollywood Dog Track on South Federal Highway and Hallandale Beach. Fort Lauderdale City Hall at 100 North Andrews Avenue. Collins Community Center on Northeast 3rd Avenue in Oakland Park. The City Hall Complex on Northwest 55th Avenue in Lauderhill. Danwitt Park on Northeast 22nd Avenue in Lighthouse Point. Miramar City Hall at the intersection of Hiatus and Red Road in Miramar. Rolling Oaks Park on Southwest 56th Street in Southwest Ranches. TY Park on North Park Road in Hollywood. BSO Substation number 15 at Southwest 17th Avenue in Oakland Park. Dania Beach City Hall at 100 West Dania Beach Boulevard. Fort Lauderdale Holiday Park at 800 North Federal Highway. This location here, the Oakwood Plaza at the Dave & Buster's parking lot, 2700 Sterling Road. The old Kmart building on the northeast corner of State Road 7 and West Sunrise Boulevard. Frank McDonough Park at 3500 Northeast 27th Avenue. Hampton Pines Park at 7800 Hampton Boulevard. Plantation Heritage Park at 1100 South Fig Tree Lane, and also Pompano Park Harness Track at Southwest 3rd west of Dixie Highway. And as we come back out live, you can see a few cars now lining up here to get ice. Water is not here yet. They're telling me that water will be at this location very shortly. And one other quick note, as far as Miami-Dade County, officials are asking you not to line up. They will not be giving out the locations of any of the distribution centers prior to when the supplies will be there. So you're going to have to wait until we announce those. That's going to do it live from Hollywood. I'm Lynn Gordon, Today in Florida.
All right, Lynn, thanks for that. And ice and water, not the only items people need.
7's Luann Sorrell is live in Dania Beach, where the lines are long for gas, but the patients running low. Luann?
That's right, Christine. Gas, a hot commodity this morning with only a few gas stations open, running on generators. We're at a Hess here on Griffin, just east of the 441 in Dania Beach. And I'm told that this line you're taking a look at goes all the way down Griffin, down to I-95, which is a good 3 miles. Now, some people were sleeping in their cars last night. From 7 o'clock in order to get gas this morning, the owner decided to close down the station at around 12:30 because his employees had been working all through the day, all through the night, and they opened again at 8 o'clock this morning. People just excited that they can get gas for their cars, that they can get gas for their generators to keep their food cold at home. The one disappointment, though, is that this gas station is not allowing people to walk up and put gas in gas tanks, because yesterday I was told BSO deputies had to break up several fights here because people who had been waiting in their cars were getting beat out of line by the people who had brought up gas tanks. And he said, you know what, we're not going to let that happen again. So these people you're taking a look at here, very upset, very frustrated. Many of them just walked up here from their homes in the area. But as we said, gas a very hot commodity. We do know of a couple other stations, if you are in need of gas, where you can try to go get in line there. Again, we are at the Hess in Dania Beach off of Griffin and 441. There's also an Exxon Mobil in Hialeah, which is open. That is on 6800 West 24th Avenue. Another one in Miami at 6790 Southwest 57th Avenue, and a Citgo in Miami Beach, that one on 20th Street in Alton Road. Now, we're also told that all of the gas stations along the Turnpike will be open, but you need to know they're only allowing each vehicle $20 worth of gas. So if you head out there, you have to make sure everyone has their own vehicle. You can't stockpile into one car and try to fill up a bunch of tanks. They're not going to allow that. Just $20 in gas per vehicle. Also, you're going to need to bring your patients anywhere you go today. We're told at least 3 hours on the stations, at the stations on the Turnpike. Here, I'm told some people yesterday waited up to 7 hours. So at this point, though, people willing to do what they got to do to get the gas they need. We're live in Dania Beach this morning. I'm Luann Sorrell, Today in Florida.
All right, Luann, thank you. Hundreds of thousands are waking up in the dark this morning. Here are the latest numbers. In Miami-Dade County, 850,000 residents are without power. In Broward, it's roughly the same, 850,100 in the dark. And in Monroe, 14,000 residents are without power. FPNL crews are working around the clock, but it can take up to 4 weeks to have all the power back on.
Hopefully, though, it'll happen before then.
Yes.
And still ahead as we continue to follow the relief and recovery efforts for you this morning. Don't let a batch of bad food spoil your day. We have some food safety tips for you to digest coming up next.
Welcome back to the all-new JM Lexus. We have completely remodeled our facility, but our tradition of doing business the right way remains exactly the same. For years, JM Lexus has provided our customers with an outstanding automotive experience, exceeding your expectations at a price under what you'd expect to pay. New ES330 underpriced, just $399 a month. The tradition continues. JM Lexus on Sample Road in Margate.
Do you suffer from severe premenstrual symptoms every month? If so, it could be more serious than just typical PMS. If you experience severe emotional or physical distress prior to menstruation, you may be eligible to participate in a research study being conducted in our area to evaluate an investigational medicine for severe PMS symptoms at no cost to you. Please contact us at 1-888-561-3939.
Knowledge, pricing, award-winning customer service. Only one dealer has what it takes to give you the ultimate Nissan truck deal. Esserman Nissan Truck Depot.
Lease the new Nissan Pathfinder or the new Murano. Your choice, $189 a month. Or save $3,000 on the new Xterra.
There's only one Nissan Truck Depot. Esserman Nissan Truck Depot, Palmetto on 57th Ave.
For 3 generations, the Williamson family has provided customers with the ultimate car buying experience. Right now, it's your best opportunity to save up to $10,000 on a vast selection of remaining new 2005 Cadillac and Hummer vehicles. Plus, take advantage of incredible discounts on every new 2006 model in stock. Unrivaled customer care you expect for less. Williamson Cadillac Hummer. Treating you like family has made us #1.
Well, when the power goes out, as we are learning this week, the fridge stops working. That means most of our food can be spoiled. So if you're in a jam, what can you eat? And that's the big question many people are asking. Take a look.
To eat or not to eat? That's the question many without power are now asking. First stop, your fridge. It can keep food cold for only about 4 hours after the power goes out. But you should toss out any perishable foods like meat, poultry, and fish that have been above 40 degrees for more than just 2 hours.
Avoid things with mayonnaise, cream, eggs that have been sitting around in a warm temperature for more than several hours. Throw it out.
Also, if it has an unusual smell, color, or feels warm to the touch, get rid of it.
I think common sense applies. If it doesn't look good, if it doesn't smell good, then don't use it.
A freezer buys your food more time. A full one will stay at freezing temperatures for about 2 days. A half-full freezer about 1 day.
You're going to have a little bit longer life there in the freezer, but as things become defrosted in the freezer, use them soon. And then after that, if you don't use them within 24 hours after they've become defrosted, don't use them at all.
For you grillers out there, never use charcoal grills or camping stoves inside. The fumes can be deadly. If you're under a boil water order, 1 minute at a full boil kills harmful bacteria. If you can't boil it, disinfect it.
Take household bleach and add 8 drops to the gallon. Wait an hour. You can use that.
Also, don't cook, drink, or even brush your teeth with tap water. You can still shower, just keep the water out of your eyes, nose, and mouth.
Now, if you have a new baby, the Centers for Disease Control does not recommend using treated water to prepare powdered formulas. Infants should be fed only pre-mixed canned baby formula.
It is now 8:45, and still to come this morning from the 7 Newsplex, driving with no power or street lights can be very dangerous.
We're going to have some tips for you to get around town safely, so stay with us.
Good morning, everybody. Before you head out the door this morning, I've got some great news about our forecast to tell you about. More details after the break.
Tropical Chevrolet, home of the $5,000 price guarantee. If you find a better deal anywhere, bring it in and we'll beat it. Or give you $5,000. We make it simple. No one can beat a Tropical Chevrolet price. Tropical Chevrolet, where it's the discount that counts. 866-MY-CHEVY.
Stop. Oh, yeah.
He's coming. All over America, people are welcoming their postman because he's bringing them something new. This year, the Medicare and You Handbook has something special. Information on Medicare's new prescription drug coverage. It could help you save hundreds of dollars on your medicines. And all seniors on Medicare are eligible. But to save, you have to sign up. So watch your mailbox. Sign up starts November 15th.
There's a place nearby where you don't live, but you love. You don't share the accent, but you're always fluent. And even when dry, you're still immersed. Fly nonstop from Miami to Grand Cayman for as low as $217 round trip. Call 1-800-4KMAN or visit CaymanAirways.com to book.
It's here from America's #1 furniture company, the Rooms to Go Fall Sale and Clearance. We're clearing the way for great-looking new merchandise heading to our stores, lowering our everyday low prices even further in every Rooms to Go department. Get tremendous savings on living rooms, big reductions on bedrooms, clearance values on dining groups, leather, and accessories. That's the Rooms to Go Fall Sale and Clearance. Shop it today. Tropical Chevrolet, home of the $5,000 price guarantee. If you find a better deal anywhere, bring it in and we'll beat it. Or give you $5,000. We make it simple. No one can beat a Tropical Chevrolet price. Tropical Chevrolet, where it's the discount that counts. 866-MY-CHEVY.
Now, time for 7 weather with Alita Loresca.
Good morning, everybody. Dealing once again with the cool stuff as you head out the door this morning. Temperature readings in the 50s across South Florida. Not the cool spots this morning. Cool spots, Memphis, Tennessee, 38 degrees. Atlanta, 37. Charleston with 41. 42 right now in Jacksonville. Forecast highs looking very pleasant. 60s and 70s across the Sunshine State. 75 here in Miami, 74 in Fort Lauderdale for the afternoon. Looking good on the satellite right now with clear skies generally across much of the southeast. We're going to continue to feel that northerly breeze, and with that, the cooler air continue to be driven across the peninsula. Plenty of sunshine once again today, so keep those sunglasses handy. Let's take a look at what's going on in the tropics. Unfortunately, there is an area that I need to show you. We are going to have to watch over the next couple of days over the southwestern Caribbean right now, where we are seeing a little bit of activity. There is expectation with this particular disturbance of some slow development, so we'll continue to watch that. How about the rest of the Atlantic? Fairly quiet across the middle Atlantic. Eastern Atlantic seeing a little more activity here. We'll have to watch for any development. Right now, National Hurricane Center just showing that there are some showers and thunderstorm, but nothing favorable for development. Small craft advisory is in place today, boaters. Be careful as you head out there, especially if you're heading further out in and around the Gulf Stream, where we're anticipating seas to build anywhere from 7 to 9 feet. And then we're going to look toward the seas subsiding during the latter part of the afternoon and the early evening hours. Moderate chop around the bays with water temperatures just like bath water in the upper 70s, looking good. Low tide at 9:59, high tide at 4:25 this afternoon. Unlimited sunshine for today. If you haven't been outside this morning, it is feeling great out there. Northerly breezes kicking up 10 to 15 miles per hour. 74, 76 for the coast. Clearing calm for tonight. We're going to keep those refreshingly cool temperatures at least for another couple of days or so. Here's a look at your 7-on-7 forecast. Just a slight chance of showers moving in by the weekend. Afternoon highs warming up in the low to mid 80s. Have a great Wednesday.
All right, Alita, thank you. Well, again, some of the things that we're dealing with this morning, the long lines at the gas stations and also at the grocery stores.
That's right, but there is some good news. A lot of grocery stores opening up, and you see people heading out there. And guess what? It's not just canned goods and bread and things on the shelves. It is perishable goods that you can pick up this morning. We'll have the latest on where you can go ahead.